How's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. Boss reacts to this video by T Spills titled "The Met Gala Was Messy." They say this every year, but sure, I did see a few of the looks. Some of them were really cute. Some looked a mess, in my opinion. But I'm not heavy into fashion, so what do I know? And I definitely don't know anything about avant-garde fashion, so maybe their looks were a look. I don't know, but sure. Let's hear what they have to say about the Met Gala. Let's watch.
It's that time of year again. The first Monday in May is upon us, and you guys know what that means. The Met Gala. The Met Gala took place last night, and as usual, it was messy. From TikTokers being banned, questionable red carpet friendships, celebs forgetting who designed their looks, and the Kardashians. It's a mess, so let's get into it.
Not the TikTokers
This year's
being
Met Gala was
banned.
celebrating their new
It was the
exhibition
theme.
called Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, and the official theme of the night was the Garden of Time. The Garden of Time is actually a short story by J.G. Ballard.
Okay, this makes
the
sense.
The story details a husband and wife who live in a beautiful villa.
What the fuck was Doja Cat doing?
Flowers. They live
Oh,
a
she
very
wet.
lavish life. Then one day
What
on
that
the
got to do with
horizon,
this?
they notice an army of men and women approaching their villa and closing in on their lives. The only way to keep this perceived threat away is by cutting a flower from their garden. As time passes, they eventually cut the last flower, and the army of people overtake their villa.
Okay, I really love
Times
Demi's look
reported on
now.
this theme and talked
I mean,
about
I already
how
thought it was
ironic
kind of
it is,
cute,
writing,
but if it's the thing.
Garden of Time is a fitting but ironic choice as a theme for the year's most lavish celebration. It's fitting because the Met Gala celebrates the contemporary equivalence of aristocrats at the time of widespread social anger towards elites. It's ironic because the reference suggests that the guests and hosts may be doomed. So now knowing more about the theme, it was expected to see a lot of florals and garden-inspired looks, while some people felt like some celebrities might dabble deeper into the meaning of the night and show up with a look that touches on the book's deeper and darker meaning. It was anticipated that the looks that could come out of this year's Met could possibly be some of the best we've ever seen. And I have to say, there were a lot of great looks last night. Let's start off strong with Zendaya. Zendaya was wearing Major Marzello by John Galliano, and she looked amazing. She was one of the most on-theme people at the Met this year, and it was honestly so fitting for her to be in this look. Zendaya is huge right now. Her new movie, The Challengers, just came out. Everyone on TikTok is talking about it, and John Galliano also just had his own TikTok viral moment recently as well. His show for the 2024 collection went viral, and creators on TikTok have been recreating the looks from the runway, and that's opened him up to a whole new audience.
The kids that were dressing up with pillows and dad's coats and doing the Leon walk, and as a designer, you want to inspire the young ones and the young kids. Yeah, it's amazing to get reviews, but to actually leave one of these venues, go home, and you see a kid has switched his raincoat back to front, charging down the street, and you think, yeah, I've done something here. That makes me really happy.
But she didn't even stop there. Zendaya came out with a second look for the night. And a lot of people are saying that she won the Met. Two looks, both on theme, both paying tribute to different aspects of the Garden of Time. It was perfect. Someone else who was extremely on theme and was the talk across social media for how good she looked was Mona Patel. Now, when this look was photographed and started making its way onto social media, people were not only shocked by how good it was, but they were also confused on who this even was. There were so many videos asking who the mystery woman was, and everyone is saying that she won, calling her literally Cinderella and awarding her the best dress of the night. A lot of people were also talking about Ariana Grande. She was wearing a custom gown designed by Jonathan Anderson, and according to Billboard,
kind of like that other girl. I saw somebody else who had a similar.
She had on this flowy, fairy-esque skirt with floral accents. It looked great. A lot of people who just saw the paparazzi or red carpet photos of the dress felt like it was really plain and maybe wasn't on theme, but when you look up close and see the details in the dress, it makes so much more sense. Ariana also later performed at the Met Gala, and she changed into a Margiela gown, and this has to be my favorite look.
Where's SpongeBob?
As always, some of the Kardashians were also at the Met this year. Kris Jenner made her way up the stairs first, so she could watch her daughters walk up, and in attendance was Kylie, Kendall, and Kim. Kylie wore an Oscar de la Renta gown paired with a flower in her hair, and the discourse surrounding this look has been very mixed. A lot of comments are saying that her hair looked amazing, but the dress was giving us nothing, and some people are even claiming that she wasn't on theme.
In what way does this follow the dress code? Honestly, can we start turning people away at the door if they don't follow the dress code? She's wearing Oscar de la Renta, which, normally I love, Where's
I
the
like
dress
the
code? Where's
bottom.
the theme?
Looking
But
like a
there were a lot
comforter.
of people who disagreed and said even though the dress might be simple, it was definitely on theme. One person pointed out that the look was simply paying tribute to the statues that were left behind at the end of the Garden
Show
of Eden
us.
story, which makes sense and
Garden
is on
statue.
theme. But is it a fan favorite look of the night?
No.
Not really. Next, we have Kendall Jenner. Kendall was wearing a never worn before Alexander McQueen from 1999, which maybe isn't on theme for Garden of Time, but it was on theme for Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion.
This is Givenchy. It's archival McQueen from
Givenchy.
1999.
Wow.
I am so
I don't like that middle
to wear it.
part.
I'm the first human to wear it. It showed on
First
a mannequin,
human.
so
Oh.
it's amazing. And I just like,
I'm like, what
it was a miracle
non-humans
that it
was
fit. It was a
on?
miracle that we found it, and it just feels meant to be.
It's
I'm so happy.
perfect.
I
Girl,
think
don't
she
lie
looks
to her.
great. It's probably one of my favorite Met Gala looks from
But
her,
perfect,
and
I
it
think,
only
is a
got better
reach.
with her after party look. She wore this white dress that looked like it was off a Victoria's Secret angel. She looked like a fairy, it was on theme, and a lot of people are even saying that this may be better than the dress that she wore to the actual Met. Now let's talk about Kim Kardashian.
I saw
Everyone
this.
is always
I saw this clip. This bitch looked like she was about to pass out. All right, she looked like she was struggling to walk. Like she could not move in that corset. I'm like, Kim, go take that off. You look so stupid. Or maybe she was high on drugs or both. I don't know.
eager to see what Kim does for the
Show the
Met
clip,
because
please
she's
show the clip.
usually extremely over the top with her choices. 2 years ago, she wore a very fragile Marilyn Monroe dress, which was widely criticized. Last year, she was covered in over 50,000 pearls, and this year, she made her waist disappear. A lot of people are criticizing her Met Gala look this year because of how ridiculously tight her corset must be on her.
How's it going? It's an art form. But I got it. I felt
That's
so
not going
snatched.
well.
I won't even be able to communicate to you how snatched I feel.
Like, where are her ribs? Where are her organs going? This dress is stunning, but it's overshadowed by how much pain she's probably in. One comment said, "She's in so much pain."
Please
And
show
I'm
the
just
clip.
wondering, does she leave right after the carpet is done? Because there's no way she's able to sit down and watch performances, let alone eat the dinner that's
What do
served
they
to her.
perform?
But the one
What
thing
they
people
do?
are talking about even more than her waist is the cardigan. Everyone is so confused why this cardigan was even included in the look, writing, "The cardigan looks like it was washed a million times. I don't get it. I need to understand the cardigan, please." The cardigan killed it for me. And it seems like a lot of comments are coming to the conclusion that she must have had some kind of wardrobe malfunction and was using the cardigan to cover it up.
It should have been
But
a more
there are
elegant
some
one
people
then.
defending the cardigan choice, saying
like
it's
you
the
cold.
Margiela
This
cardigan
might
look.
give you a-
One person pointed this out and said,
blanket.
if you look at the SS24 Margiela collection, a lot of the models have cardigan sweater-style tops they clutch for dear life. Very on brand in my opinion. But does knowing that make you like the look anymore, knowing that it's on theme for the brand?
No.
Or do you still think it looks like she was having some kind of wardrobe malfunction? I also wanted to talk about some of the most memorable hotel exits leading up to the Met Gala. Every year we have celebrities doing the absolute most to make sure no one sees their look before they get to the actual event, and this year's winners were Doja Cat and Cardi B. Doja Cat literally left the hotel in a towel, and at first people were like, is she actually wearing a towel to the Met Gala? I mean, last year she went as Karl Lagerfeld's cat, so it wouldn't be too shocking, but no. She did end up changing into a see-through t-shirt dress. Cardi B
Into a
also
wet
did
mess.
everything she could to make sure she wasn't seen before the Met. She had security holding like 20 umbrellas all around her, and once she arrived,
Girl.
we found out why.
Where's
She wore
Albert?
this stunning black gown, she was on theme, and she literally needed people to carry her dress just so she could walk.
How does it feel to have 7 people helping you with your dress?
It makes me feel like, yeah, I'm that cheap. Never.
Never.
Now let's talk about the drama. Every year there's Met Gala drama. It's why every
Who
year
got
these
kicked out?
videos are always titled like, the Met Gala was messy, because every year without fail, there's at least a little bit of mess, and this year was no different. Starting off, we have to talk about Lana Del Rey and Kim Kardashian. A lot of people were shocked to see Lana and Kim together, looking like the best of friends, because
got beef?
Lana is good friends with Taylor, and as you guys know, there's years worth of drama between Taylor and Kim.
Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with Lana. Listen, I'm a big believer in staying out of people's business. I'm not about to cut off nobody because my friend don't like them. I think that's childish. I am grown. Unless they snaked you so bad to the point where it's like I gotta pick a side, to the point where I don't know, they killed your cat or they did some like crazy outlandish shit. But if it's just some petty, oh, you said this and I'm mad because you. If it's something stupid, then it's like, girl, anyway, I don't care. Y'all figure that out. Hey, girl, or, I'm that type of person because, listen, again, I'm grown. And I'm not doing that. So I get
One
it.
person commented on the videos
And their beef is
and
petty,
said,
and it's 30 years old. It's so tired and stale at this point. And nobody, girl.
Kim trying to befriend Taylor's friends. And at first, I was kind of like, oh, that's not really a good look. But I think what we're all...
And we also don't know the history. What if she was already cool with Kim? What if she's been cool with her for years? And then Kim and Taylor got beef. It's like,
forgetting is that Lana was good friends with Kim long before Taylor was. She performed at Kim and Kanye's wedding.
What the fuck
Kim
did I say?
has always supported her. She even did Skins collection with her. I think some people are reading a little bit too much into it, and I really don't think Taylor would tell her that she can't be friends with someone.
Exactly, because Taylor's also grown. I doubt Taylor gives a fuck.
The next drama of the night is pretty embarrassing. After the guests walk up the stairs, they usually do media and do some interviews about what they're wearing. Cardi B was interviewed by Emma Chamberlain, and when she was asked what designer she was wearing, she didn't know.
Who made this?
I feel amazing. It's this amazing designer. They're Asian and everything, so yeah.
I love it.
Not knowing the name of the person who designed
And
your
saying
dress,
their race is wild.
That's all about fashion.
You should have kept that part to yourself, girl. You could be like, it's somebody amazing, I want to keep it to myself because I love them. But you could have played it off, Use that charm, say something funny, and keep it pushing. They're amazing and they're Asian. Girl, what?
Really, really bad. I mean, I'm sure she was probably overwhelmed. The dress is heavy, it's probably hot. She has cameras all around her being asked questions. But I still think you should definitely know the designer's name off by heart. She did make sure to tag the designer on Instagram, so hopefully the drama, if anything, draws more attention to him.
That is not even a hard name.
Moving on, we need to talk about Demi Lovato. 8 years ago, it was rumored that Demi had been banned from the event after she said some negative things about the people in attendance. Her last time at the Met was back in 2016, and she later gave an interview to Billboard where she called the people there fake. She said, "This one celebrity was a complete and was miserable to be around. It was very cliquey. I remember being so uncomfortable that I wanted a drink." She said that she was so rattled by the Met Gala that she left early and headed to an AA meeting. She said, "I changed my clothes but still had my diamonds on. Millions of dollars of diamonds on in an AA meeting. And I related more to the homeless people in that meeting who struggled with the same struggles that I deal with than the people at the Met Gala. Fake and sucking the fashion industry's." So Demi and the Met were done with each other after that, but it looks like this year she's giving it another go. Moving on, we need to talk about Emma Chamberlain. Emma was once again doing the interviews for Vogue's YouTube channel. This is her fourth year doing it.
Especially knowing the theme,
suspecting that she may have almost missed out on the opportunity this year. You see, this year TikTok was the principal sponsor of the Met. And as you guys know, Emma isn't on TikTok. She briefly had it back in 2020, but ended up deleting it.
I realized that it was infecting my brain with not only too much information, but also like a lot of bad information.
Just recently, she rejoined, and people think she had to rejoin in order to keep her role as the Met special correspondent. The TikTok CEO was also an honorary chair, so a lot of people thought this year's Met might be overrun with influencers, but there were hardly any. During the prime days of TikTok, a lot of influencers started to get invited, like James Charles, Addison Rae, and Dixie D'Amelio, and they got a lot of backlash for that. It was rumored that a lot of celebrities who've been in the industry for ages now felt like inviting TikTokers was insulting and made the event feel less special. Even though inviting influencers to the Met brought in a whole new audience, I guess they didn't feel as though it was worth the backlash because this year there were hardly any influencers in attendance. Of course, there was Emma Chamberlain doing her interviews, we had Wisdom K there, and Hailey Bailey. But that's about it. Overall, the event event seemed to go over smoothly. There wasn't as much drama as there's been in previous years, which I'm sure the attendees loved.
Where
and maybe
is
a big part of
Demi?
that
What's her
has to
name?
do with the lack of
Demi.
influencers. Let me know what you guys think
What?
about everything down.
Demi Lovato. Demi. I don't know her name, but she's a very popular actress. She was in Mr. Brooks, The Detective, whatever. I really loved her look. I'm surprised she didn't show it. But sure, as long as they had fun and enjoyed, that's all that matters. Hopefully, Kim didn't pass out somewhere because she looked very uncomfortable from the clip that I saw. I'm surprised she didn't show it. But I watched it a few times. Like, girl, what the fuck is this even worth it, child? But yeah, really, really nice seeing all their cute looks. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.